Welcome back. Good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mornings with Maria. Joining the conversation on the panel this morning, the Wall Street Journal's global economics editor, John Hilsenrath. We begin with the allegations of mistreatment. The wife of ousted Nissan Chairman Carlos Ghosn writing a letter to advocacy group Human Rights Watch claiming her husband is being mistreated while he is detained in a Japanese jail. Carol Ghosn claiming her husband is being held in an unheated cell is subject to hours of daily interrogation. The Japanese government is denying these allegations. Ghosn has been detained since November after he was accused of underreporting income and transferring personal investment losses to the Nissan Corporation. I can tell you from my sources, very close to the family, that apparently Carlos Ghosn has a fever of above 105, according to his these sources, and that he has been mistreated in this jail. John, it is good to see you this morning. Your reaction to this incredible story?
It's more of an amazing drama and a sign that the Japanese system just doesn't work like the U.S. system. This kind of thing would never happen in the United States.
It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, the fact that he's still in jail, being mistreated, and them blaming him on not reporting his salary properly. Where was the CFO? Where was the board? Where was the compensation committee? Can you do all of that in a vacuum?
And do you deserve the kind of treatment that he's getting for
not.
this kind of corporate, these kind of corporate misdeeds? Of course not.
The Wall Street Journal has two stories worth noting today about this very story, that Carlos Ghosn received $8 million from the Nissan Mitsubishi entity. The Nissan probe alleges that his pay was lower than his peers. The former Nissan and Mitsubishi chairman has said that. But there's also the nature of the legal system in Japan. A long story by Peter Landers, who's worked at the Journal for many, many years, that in Japan, a suspect can clear a path to freedom by confessing, by admitting wrongdoing. But if you resist, they'll try to keep you behind bars for months, if not up to a year. And Landers talks in the article about these past issues where this is kind of central to the Japanese justice system, the extraction of a confession and the treatments of suspects. If you confess, then they are more likely to treat you better.
And that's what they're trying to get from him, a confession. And that's what this is all about. They want him to admit to all of these charges, and he is trying to save his name because he feels that this is not true. But the treatment, why treat him this way? I mean, I've spoken to people all weekend about this before Carol Ghosn came out with a statement, and apparently he has been sick for the last 2 weeks with a fever, and he's lost an incredible amount of weight. And yeah, they want him to confess to something that he says he did not do. It's incredible. What is this?
I think Peter's story kind of hits it on the head. The system in Japan just does not work like the American system. Completely different set of treatment. And
how did he not know that, though? How did he not know that he was facing such opposition from within the company, from the Japanese government about his plans to potentially merge Renault with Nissan? How did he not understand how the Japanese system works, the judicial system there?
He had to have known culturally that Japan views non-Japanese. There's a word in Japanese, gaijin, for people who are not Japanese, who are outsiders, who are foreigners. So it is a cultural issue within the country of Japan, number one. And number two, we know that when it was announced by Nissan's management in front of this giant meeting that Carlos Ghosn had been arrested, there were cheers that went up. So clearly there was a rising tide of anger toward him within the company. Now, granted, he was running around the globe managing all of these entities, Renault and Nissan, but it does raise the issue of, like, the people within Nissan had turned against him, and he didn't see this coup coming.
No,
there's also when you're the CEO of a company, you're running something big and important. I think there's probably a sense that you can manage these things. So he might have had a sense of the problems building, but also a belief that he could manage them himself, and the system's gotten the better of.
By the way, he has a wife. He has 4 children. They are being told they cannot speak to him. Why not? This is insanity. Why can't he speak to his family? I mean, and then they gave him a Japanese lawyer. he hired somebody in America, but for the most part, all you see quoted is the Japanese lawyer.
Well, they changed the locks on the house in Beirut, and the family couldn't even get in to get their belongings. And they're trying to force a confession is what they're trying to do. They're trying to force him into confessing to something that he says he didn't do.
That's exactly right.